Hello and welcome back to episode number 87 of our Oxygen Not Included All Achievement Run. Before we get started, I would like to do a couple of things and go over two specific things. The first with being, if I make a mistake or I say something that is completely incorrect, please let me know if you are comfortable doing so. One of the things that I do is I try to go back and look at some of my old episodes for me to improve. And one of the comments mentioned that I was saying stuff incorrect about, say, dust cap, for example. I was saying that dust cap consumes carbon dioxide, and that is completely not correct. The dust cap, it needs to be in carbon dioxide for the atmosphere. It needs to be in complete darkness, and it eats slime to grow. So when I said it needs carbon dioxide to and it would help with that, that was incorrect. It just needs to be in carbon dioxide for them to grow correctly. So I apologize for that. I like to own up to my mistakes, and that was one of them. So that's it in regards to the first part. The second one is directly related to the SPOM. I would like to apologize for spending so much time on this. I know it was getting a little bit redundant, and we were really looking at quite a bit of the different things in the SPOM, and I'm going to end up closing it all off and never dealing with it again, similar to the suggestions in the comments, partially because we've seen it 100 times, and how many times can you look at the SPOM and deal with the gases coming in and out of it, right? So what I would like to do is finish this and then never look at it again, so that way everybody doesn't have to deal with my PTSD from previous runs on some things not working properly and it being completely related to the heat and everything from the SPOM. So again, that was my main two things I wanted to get at before we really started. We are going to remove a bunch of this stuff and get the debris out, and then just close it off with insulated tiles, and that's gonna be it, everybody. That's just what we're gonna do. Some of the other things that we need to take care of, we have radiation in here, and I was not aware that there is radiation coming in from the rocket. Now, I looked before we launched, and before we launched, there was no radiation coming into the rocket. So I thought this was perfectly safe, and that is not the case. So we are going to add these plastic tiles at the top of the on the top of the rocket, and then that should allow a much safer environment for the duplicants going in here. So once all of this plastic is completely utilized in the database entry research things, then we will be launching back to base on the colony and kind of going from there. So that is where we are at. That is how things stand. Let's continue to move on. Some of the things that we are going to try and accomplish are creating an Atmosuit station here to go out in this direction. So I would like to remove some of this giant pool of water and either filter it or get it set into our liquid reservoirs. So that's a portion of what I would like to do. And then there is the natural gas liquid lock over here. It got kind of not so great. So we're going to fix this and make this what we want, which is just crude oil instead of all this other stuff, ethanol and water and everything over there, right? Another thing we are going to do is we are going to get more obsidian. We definitely need it for that volcano. It's going to get really hot really fast, and the only way to handle those hot temperatures is using obsidian. So we are going to farm a bit more of that, and we'll go here, and that should be enough to cover all of that. Okay, we did not uncover more of this, so I can't see it. There's nothing there. We just need to open up this one more tile to see what's going on there, and then we can kind of make a decision on how we're going to utilize whatever's behind it. I think this is the hydrogen vent, since it's the only one we haven't found yet, and there's nowhere else for it to really be. So, because the hydrogen vent is a bigger tile on the neutronium, it's like this, right? It's on like one of these. These are too small. At least in my experience, I haven't seen these types of geysers on these small neutronium pieces. These are probably like minor volcanoes or something like that. So we have to set up the fertilizer building. Once this is complete, we will send out the gases. So let's go here and take the gas pipe. We are going to send it into 2 different places. The first one, wait, we want to send this out in insulated pipe. That's going to be for the carbon dioxide. And then we do want to send, where is it going? Here. So we have to go like down and around. There we go. Up and then over, and then we will go straight up. Yeah, this is a long pipe, but I'm okay with that. We need it. We go here, up and over. There we go. And then we'll do some gas bridges. One here, one here. Is there another one we need? No, that'll be it. Okay. That's for the carbon dioxide, so we can just kind of pull all the carbon dioxide out for now, and then they may not be able to reach that. There we go. Now they should be able to reach, no problem. So once we make this a vacuum, I don't think we will need to go in and out of it. We have polluted water coming in. We will need another metal refinery setup done, so that's also on the list. We'll probably have we will need a steam turbine in order to make that happen properly, right? How are we doing up here? Let's see, how much plastic do we got? We've got 500 left. There we go. All right. So we've got 50 data banks in here just from this one location. Let's pull the oxalite out of here. That way it'll start off-gassing. It is getting a little condensed in here with all of the oxygen, so the oxalite will help add extra in here. So this gives us some good information. So if we wanted to, we could grab, like, create more storage tiles with oxalite in it. One suggestion that I found is to make an unlimited oxygen storage inside of here, which I don't know if you would consider that cheating, but for the purposes of this run, we are not going to make an infinite storage. Unfortunately, I know it is a part of the game, but I just don't feel like we should use that to our heart's content right now. Maybe later, but right now I'm just gonna keep it as is. So we need more refined metal, and maybe it would be good. Oh, we opened up the pipe here. All right, let's move all this debris. Let's get it out of here. So the next thing to do is going to be to get rid of all this extra debris, and then we are going to push everything in tiles, or in insulated tiles, and just never look at it again. So then that's going to require us to do this. Yep. We're going to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of this. We should never have an issue. I say that, and we'll probably end up with an issue. But we all know how that works. Alright. So, what I was going to check out was... This is pretty cool, right? What we could do is just utilize the piping from this area and create put the metal refinery here temporarily just to get another 1,200 kilograms of steel, right? Because we are going to need a couple more, like an aqua tuner or two over here. I haven't fully decided how I want to use this industrial brick as our what am I thinking of? Like as our power, because we're going to need to cool down all the buildings that get super hot, right? So there's a couple ways to do that, and I haven't fully decided yet because there's some conflicting information that I'm looking at on how difficult it can be to set those up. So we will see. We will play that one a little bit by ear. Okay, so it is our hydrogen vent, and it comes out at 500 degrees Celsius. Yeah, we are going to need to tame that and cool that down before we do anything with it, with that hydrogen, because if we let that through the base, it's going to be a little bit too hot. But that kind of gives me an idea. I know we wanted to do a petroleum boiler up here with the volcano, but what if we use the hydrogen? No, we won't use the hydrogen for that. It's so close to the temperature, like 500 degrees. If we moved it around, like moved the heat and transferred it directly into an area with the crude oil, that 500 degrees would dissipate directly into the crude oil and turn it into petroleum. I don't know. Has anybody seen that used in that manner? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear some feedback about that, because I'm sure someone has tried it. Okay. Why are you starving? You have plenty of mealwood. Plenty of mealwood. Okay, we've got some blueprints. Maybe one or two? Probably just one. What do we got? Ooh, some bubblegum pants. I think we have those, actually. Okay, so what was our next step? Oh, what I wanted to try also, someone mentioned about these Pacu. We're gonna just move that here, move one of the Pacus here. Someone mentioned that the poke shells like to do some tenderizing with the with those. So we're gonna see how that goes in a moment. Let's grab the poke shell, wrangle. There we go. All right, I want someone to take that Pacu and bring it down here, because I want to see what they do to the Pacu. Someone mentioned that they tenderize it, and that's what you do instead of oh, there it goes. There goes the Pacu. Wait. Where? What? Okay, well, that was weird. Another thing that I would like to do is we need a workout room. Because when they wear Atmos suits, I don't think that they've changed this. So if you look at the Atmos suit, status, I believe the Atmos suit gives a debuff to athletics. Yes, it does. -6. Okay, so we may need to create a gym, so to speak, so that everybody runs and they have better athletics. Yeah, that would be probably a good idea. Let's, that way they're not bored all the time. That's gonna be under power. We need some generators. We're not really gonna connect them to anything. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Just have some manual generators here for them to run on. Okay. Who's moving the Paku? Well, the Pinchro should be in here. The oak one, right? No, it's not there yet. Yeah, let's get rid of this one. Should be good. There we go. Oh. We're not wrangled anymore? Why aren't you wrangled anymore? Moderate wounds. Where did you get wounds from? I mean, it should be breathable. Okay. Alright, so, back to business here. Look at plumbing. Look at some radiant pipes. We have some cobalt. If we... First, let's get rid of these. And then, let's check some refinement out. Metal refinery. Just gonna throw it right here. Here, let's move this ice here, and then move that ice here. Okay, so if we look at the metal refinery, we're gonna need to make some changes to this stuff. So let's go like that. And then we'll cut off this pipe temporarily. Let's throw a higher priority here. There we go. So I'm going to throw a couple of radiant pipes here made out of cobalt. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And that should be plenty, because it's still in the negatives. Still pretty cold. There we go. Alright, so we did a liquid bridge. Let's do cut off here. Cut off here temporarily. Let's pull all the water out of this one, even though we can't see it right now. It's almost done. There we go. We should be good now. Okay. Now let's take this and move it over. Now the bridge is a part of that. We need an overflow. So if the metal refinery is not running, we still want it to keep going. So we'll throw... honestly, we might not need that bridge. If it's going to be just connected like that, it should be fine. The only thing we will need is... oh... oops. Refinement, metal refinery. Let's do this again. There we we go. And then if we look at the pipes, we want radiant pipes made out of cobalt. 2, 3. And then we'll go. Oh, we can just go. No, we'll wait until those are all made. Power for the power. I believe this is 1200, right? Yeah, let's look at the no, not skills. Power overlay. 1200 and 1200. Okay. So what we do here is we put a transformer here, and this is temporary until we build the stuff over here. So, okay, let's check out our other asteroid. How are we doing? You can't reach. There we go. And are we sending cobalt still? We are not, I don't think. Cobalt. There we go. Yeah, this meteors, we need that for the meteor achievement, where we block it with the bunker door, but we need steel over here, which we do not have any of here. So that will be something we work on in the future. I wanted to look at our I'm gonna call an astronaut. See, we've got quite a bit of databanks. Not done yet. How much plastic do we have? We still got 335. Let's look at the radiation. Yeah, it's a little better. Still not great, but it's better, right? Maybe we'll create some radiation pills and put them in their own storage bin. That'll probably be helpful. Okay, just good to know for future reference. It's probably made out of coal, right? Let's see. I think there was a way to do this. Should be a light that comes on if they are running furniture. That save gets so much longer. So much longer. Alright, here we go. This will be our workout room. Okay, all that has been mopped up. No, don't mop those up. Just mop all this up, please. Thank you. We need to fix this because it's bothering me. And I did think about possibly having slicksters again so we could put more, like have more crude oil over here until we can shape up the other side. But to be honest, I don't know like if that would be the best idea, because then I gotta add another thing to manage. Whoa! Sparkly! Oh, it's the tickled tootsies. So cool. Alright. Oh, we have a blueprint. Lime, please. You can never have enough of that. Alright, how did this come out? Alright, it's made. All of this is almost done. Let's move that over. Oh, of course I did. That was a whoopsie on my part. Ay, ay, ay. I tell you, never a dull moment in the Dom playthrough. Alright, so we want to have power. Let's go with... Yeah, we can't do that one. It's not large enough. We go here. We create 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we go straight up. I really don't think that they'll be able to reach. There we go. That should be better. Okay. Let's check our fertilizer room. How's that going? Alright, let's change some of this to like a 9. There we go. I need it done now. We did get a lot more of that obsidian down here. See, how warm is it? That's not terrible. It's pretty chill. Oh yeah, you can see how warm that is below, right there. It might be a good idea to excavate more of these areas. It's kind of in the, I think it's in the future things that we can do. Or right now, we'll just throw it on the backlog of things for them to take care of. There we go. All right. This is looking pretty good. I'm pleasantly surprised as to how everything is turning out after we had some mishaps. All right, so they're not plugged in yet. We need to turn that to 9 as well. Yeah, I know. All right. That's set to 0. That's totally fine. Was this completed? It was. We need to make all of that right there. So we're just gonna completely cap off that area and then just never look at it again. In fact, we should probably move all this in storage. Yeah, that would be helpful. We'll get rid of both of these first, and then we'll get rid of the outer ones. That'll give us a little bit more refined metal. We do need to figure out what we want to do with these. This water is not really going anywhere, and it's 73.1 degrees. So it's pretty toasty. Okay, I'm going to fix this. Temporarily. It's bothersome. Okay, and then we cut this again. It's a neat little trick with the cut. There shouldn't be a lot of oxygen in these. I mean, it's only because we were going in and out temporarily. Okay, and then instead of opening and closing these doors, I'm just going to do this. This is like, what is it? You ever see those people that redo houses and they like completely enclose a room that they don't want to deal with? So it's like one of those hidden rooms, quote unquote. Oh man. No, we should be fine. We could probably just go like that. There's nothing in here, right? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. Done. Or is that gonna bother? Yeah, that'll bother me. Let's make it even. Alright, then we're never touching it again, everyone. I promise. Alright, let's come back over here. There's no power yet to any of this. Let's look at what would we need to power it all. Okay, so we want a heavy one. We would need one here. could they reach it is the real question. I don't know. We're about to find out. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I don't think that they'll be able to reach that one. So we may need to deconstruct that temporarily and then make the other heavy watt wire out of this. And that should be good. This is crazy. Let's see, how's this doing? Negative 70 degrees. Yeah, this whole area is nice and chilly. All right, let's move another Paku. Move Paku here. Well, let's see what happens. I would really like to not have as many flopping fish, because there's a lot of Paku in here. Okay, let's put the ones back here as a 9, and all this as a 9. And then now our metal refinery, let's look at the plumbing behind it. Okay. Did we lose some water? I think we might have. We may need some more. Yep, we're just gonna send some more water in here. In fact, we may just need to put a reservoir. There we go. We can never have enough reservoirs, right? So we're gonna go up and over. Up. Alright. I think that'll be good. I mean, we aren't really using we aren't using the metal refinery right now. If we look at that, we did add the cobalt. Okay, cool. So this is gonna send us a bunch of extra liquid. I'm gonna have it pump all of it in here. Hopefully, let's see, that goes down and around. Where does that go to? Oh, that's gonna go in here. Okay. We are going to need a filter. Yep. Then no, the filter will go back in here, and then we will drop any of the regular water up here, and then yep, that's what we're gonna do. Don't ask me why. We don't want the regular water to be put in here, otherwise it could break if it gets too cold, right? We don't want that inside the pipes here. Alright, I don't think we need any more. Let's turn on some steel production. There we go. So instead of like setting up their own metal refinery elsewhere, this is going to be fine since it's right next to this cooling loop. Okay, now this should be a 9. There we go. Same thing. Everything should be a 9. Priority 9 here. Priority 9 everywhere. Oh, man. Alright, I hope that they can go one... Oh. That sound freaks me out because I'm not used to hearing that. Copper meteor shower. Oh, we need to move that rocket. We need to move here, rocket. I don't know if they can collide, but I am not gonna have the rocket in the way to find out. That would be most unfortunate. Made a mess. Who made a mess? Why did you make a mess? Is there... Oh, we don't have any more sand. Alright, that's fine. Come here. Let's turn... Do we have granite? We have igneous rock. We are not doing that to obsidian. Sandstone. We don't have sandstone. Sedimentary rock. Oh yeah. How about that? There we go. Now we shouldn't have any issues. You should be 9 on the priority list. And we go back. All right. What's that priority? Not very high. Okay. See, this is working out well, right? If we check out the temperature, it's still nice and cold, right? And that's perfect. Okay, oh. We need to send out the water. But we need a bridge going the other way, like this, so the water doesn't go back and forth. Priority now. There we go. Look at them work. Yodel, yodel. Perfect. Okay. So now we just do that instead. And I think we have a little bit too much. A little too much of that in the pipe. No, no, it's still only going in, it's an output, not an input. What are you doing, Dom? Silly me. Alright, all that is getting built. We need to put one here, and then we are going to cut this, and then I'm going to make it what we want. We need to change a 9. We have too much too much polluted water in this pipe now, so we need to fix that so that way it keeps looping. Come on, how about now? Otherwise, the polluted water just sits here, and we don't want that. Come on. Alright, somebody build this, please. S'il vous plaît. not sure what's going on there. All right, we'll make sure that it's done in a moment here. Okay, it's made. So let's pause it. Let's zoom in, and then let's go 1, 2, 3, and then send some of this extra water. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know, is that enough? Let's check it out. It's a delicate balance, but we want a little gap so that way this doesn't stop. We want the flow to continue on and on and on and on and on and on, right? So hopefully that fixed it. All right. Leave that alone. Let's check the piping here. Okay. Go here, and then you go up, and then we cut you here. And here, and here, and here, and here. And last but not least, here. Perfect. Alright, so how much steel? We've got 3. Let's check on our... Okay, we don't have power. We're done with the power. So we have to come back. Let's go change. Let's go home. There we go. That looks good. Hold on, let's zoom in. How much research do we have? 90. So I wonder if that's going to be plenty of research, right? We need to have plenty of that to allow, like if we hit R, right, and we go to research, 250. Oh my word. That is quite the amount. Alright, so we are back. Rocket has successfully landed. Up and over. And then cut that. Right? Perfect. Let's look at the building. So in here we want the oxalite again. We ran out of power, and that's okay. I mean, we have so much databanks now that that's pretty much the goal. Now we can do our database entry research. Let's, which one are we going to focus on? We've got the Mission Control Station. Provides guidance data to rocket pilots within range to improve rocket speed. Must be operated by a duplicate with astronomy. Okay. That's interesting. I'm just trying to be more conscientious of what we use. Let's just do that. We'll just continue. We're going to have to get all of it anyways, right? So why don't we do... We'll get the Bracken flow done since we already have some points in it. And then the next one after that, we will just... we'll get jetpacks and just kind of go from there. We will just go through all of it and kind of get every single one that we can. There was something that I needed to add, and that was I could use a geotuner if I wanted to, which might be neat, but the bioanalyzer, there we go, and it needs to be identify as new seed subspecies. I'm just gonna try it out since I've never used one before. Thought it might be neat to see if it'll work. Oh, we need to change the, no, everything is in here. View interior. Oh, we moved it. Where did it go? Because now it says that it doesn't have databanks. Wait. Data analysis research. Is that the other one? No, that's this one. Yeah, we need 30 of those. Okay, cool. Looking good. How are we doing? Okay, this is almost complete. Did we ever move that Pacu? The Pacu is there. I don't think anything's happening to the Pacu, but it was worth a shot. Why are we making a mess again? We talked about this. No, that's why they are taking quite some time to break through rock crushing. Who knew we would have rock crushing issues? Because there's no sand. There's literally no sand. Like you can't see it anywhere. No sand. Maybe, oh, that's snow. Yep. Alright. So if we need food, we've got Pacu just laying around down here. There we go. Now, let's mop up this filthy mess and let's look at our... Oh, that's why. Let's, turn that off. Temporarily. Yep. Natural gas hanging about. Polluted oxygen, hydrogen. Okay. Is that because of this? Is that because of the oil well? Is that what provided all that natural gas? When you when it's full and it needs to be, the pressure needs to be released, is that natural gas what's released? That's kind of what I'm thinking. 76.7 degrees, okay. So what I'm thinking we could do is send some gold amalgam through here. So let's do that. Let's go allow manual use gold gold. We'll throw a little bit in here. Perfect. Hey, Quinn. La 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 la. That is fantastic. Okay, so we need to mop all this up. We need to throw that here. Almost have a liquid lock. I mean, we kind of do because it's in this tile and this tile, and all of these are there, but it could be better. Could be way better. All right. Let's see. Did we accomplish? We accomplished most of this. What we are going to do is cut that power line and cut that power line, and then change this all to a 9. Okay. How's our refinery doing? Let's look at the temperature. I mean, it is pretty warm, but because we are making a lot of steel right now. Did we pull out too much? We may have. Okay. So, solution to the problem is very simple. We do this. And we turn it to a 9. and we just add a reservoir to the mix to even it out. That's the best way. I'm like 99.9% sure. That way it consistently goes and it doesn't stop, and you guys get where I'm going with this. Because we want to make sure that the refinery stays nice and cool. And if there's no liquid going behind it, then it can't get cool. Alright, let's pause. Cut the pipe here. Cut the pipe here. Now go this way, and then you go this way. And now it's just going to do the same thing. We're going to add a little bit more from this one, and then that's going to come out. We're just going to add a little bit more into this room, not room, into the reservoir. And then we are going to cut that and let it continue all the way around. If we need more, we can just allow more to come through. Don't need anything else. And it should be good. Right? Right. And how is that temperature? Yeah, see? It's pretty temperate. When we stop making something, it'll get cold again. So, and this is literally only temporary until we can have enough steel to make another aqua tuner or two. Alright, they're all running. This is what we want, so that they can get some extra points, right? Now, why are they not going here and doing that? This I want complete so we can send out all of the carbon dioxide. There we go. Because if we can get this started, it'll help us relieve a lot of the extra water in here. Okay, no, I wanted to look at this. See, this is okay, but it's like it starts and stops and starts and stops. And that's not good. I guess it'll be fine when we're not using it. I mean, it's, like I said, this is only temporary. I'm done looking at that. Okay, let's make all this a 9. This room is almost completely emptied. Actually, let's leave this up. Let's break this down, and then we will mop up any of the extra, like the regular water and the polluted water. I'm so excited to try to use this volcano for something so cool. Let's see. Where would be the best location for the atmosphere? Would it be here? I think it would be here. Along like the top. To go up here. Yeah. So once this kind of filters out, it'll be nice and easy to do. I just want to give as much room as I can to the volcano because it's going to take up a lot of room. Okay, these are getting built. And once we have a reason, okay, can they reach? I think they can. What's the priority is a 9. Maybe they can't reach. There we go. I tell you, you can never expect things to get done around here. actually take care of all this. Tired of looking at it. I'm sure everybody else has been as well. So we're cleaning all that up. How's the rocket looking? I mean, we've got power coming back in. Yeah, we are going to need more research. Okay, we've got 90 in here, so this should just start effectively being done. Did we turn off the priority? I don't think we did. No, everybody should. Anybody that has research, let's see, it's this one. Yeah, everybody has the capability of using the building that should, so. Oh, another blueprint. It's the last one. Ooh, a sleet blue planter box. Looks like our sleet wheat. I don't think we're using those right now, but... Alright, down, over, down, round. Who's going to make this? Somebody make this. Pretty please. There we go. Thank you. My gosh. That was bothering me. Okay. So that was done. We haven't changed any of this up yet. How's the temperature around here? Oh yeah, this is looking great. And then with that little loop, like we took the loop off of this chain and just added one, just one little pipe. Like that is how effective this type of thing is. I can't believe that. That is so cool, literally and figuratively. Okay, we have another principal. Let's take care of that. Nutrient bars. Yeah, we're gonna grab those. Those are good to throw in the rocket ship, I think. Whoa, where did you come from? Probably melted the ice. Almost done. We've made 1200. We should be done for a while. Yeah, there we go. Just let all of this just continually go around and around on its own. Yeah, perfect. Okay, all this is done. Let's look at the temperature. Yeah, there. You guys were right. This is totally fine, especially since we're cooling the oxygen almost too efficiently. Oh man, we're moving, rising in pressure. We haven't done any research though. Why? Everybody has access, right? This is a laboratory, right? Yep. Has power, has databanks. How about a 9 on the prioritization then? We'll see if that helps boost it along. All right. That is not working for whatever reason. Yeah, power. We need heavy watt plate here, and then we need to turn that to a 9. I don't know what's going on. There must just be a lot of stuff to do. I would really like to get a secondary rocket platform with another type of rocket. We could totally make that. Oh, whoa, whoa. We're not making that out of steel. That's not happening. Oh, all this turned back into regular water instead of, that's where all the water came from. It overpressured and... Cool. Alright, so... How is the temperature over here? Yeah, everything is pretty decent. Pretty decent. Alright, oh no, all this down here. That's not good. Negative 70 degrees. How is it around in the vicinity? It's pretty good. Alright. Now, we have that stuff set. Has this been made? It has not been made. Why have you not been made? We have access. It doesn't say that it is out of reach either. It's very bizarre. You know what we're gonna do? We're doing this. I'm done. Done messing around with it. Let's look at materials. Metal. Alright. Ooh, I like how when it's made out of cobalt, it tells you it's blue. I like that a lot, actually. Copper. Making sure that nothing is made out of the wrong material. Dumb. I feel like that's a constant struggle. Especially with the, like every once in a while you know, it auto triggers, hey, you're gonna use whatever's available, and then boom, you're using steel. So we're just doing a quick sweep, making sure everything is made out of the right materials. Copper ore. Alright. Yep. Looks good. We're getting a bunch of copper, and that reminds me, let's stop the gold, and then let's go to the other asteroid, and then let's man, I haven't heard that noise in a while. We're done. Let's go back to research. Let's finish off this one, which is jetpacks and jet suit checkpoints and suit docks and liquid cargo. This is a meteor blaster. That is why we need blast shot. Okay, so that must be what we need to do in order to stop the top of that asteroid from being completely destroyed. The meteor blaster would probably be like on top of something. I've seen some setups. So I'll probably need some guidance with that, but I think we can figure it out. Yeah, I'm not too worried. Not too worried at all. Okay, now somebody make this, please. They have access. There should be no issue whatsoever. Let's look at the gases in here. Okay, so all this is polluted oxygen. That's why it is not. There we go. My gosh, that took forever. Plants have died. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen that before. If we do dig, yeah, let's just dig them up. If they're gonna die, we'll just dig them up out of here. Okay, let's turn this into a 9. Here we go. Boop. Oh man, this is gonna look great. Wow, that is so cool. Clay, you guys are the best. Just so you know, this type of thing right here, it just makes you smile when you see it. All right, what else are we doing? Do. All right, we've got all of that going down there. These need to be priority 9. And that needs to turn on so we can get all of the... Oh no, the wire. For some reason the wire was cut. Oh, it cut both of those. Wow, that research is done already? How much do we have left? Okay. Research. We're just gonna start from the bottom and work our way up. We need rad bolts though. We could just do a manual generator. Blast shot maker. Wow, that's so neat. A milking station that needs to be made out of a refined metal. Okay, that's cool. We have a lot to think about. We are getting so many cool things. Alright, this is now pumping out all of the carbon dioxide. So we're going to create a vacuum first. Then we're going to get rid of this vent. After we turn this into a vacuum, then we're going to connect it up into this, which for some reason is not complete yet. Man, I would have never known that I had duplicates to do things and stuff never gets completed. Alright, that's all connected. There we go. There we go, much better. Alright, let's seed. It says insufficient resources. We need an unidentified mutation. Okay. Interesting. So once we find seeds that have a mutation in them, then we can research it. Okay. That's not bad. I'll have to do some more research, maybe. I don't know about research, but like look around and see how that is actually utilized. Cause I've never used those before. A critter fountain. Ooh, dispenses bracken to a wide variety of critters. Accessing the fountain significantly improves the mood of critters. Okay, that's cool. Spindly grubroot. Okay, Paku. Not doing anything, just flopping around. Do they need to be in more of a, like a bigger liquid like this for them to tenderize them? Let me know. I've never had the poke shells tenderized Paku before. It's a whole new process. It's a whole new world. Yeah, I'm not gonna sing. I'm sorry. It's a terrible idea. We have refined iron that needs to be moved out here. Yeah, and that needs to be also completed. We'll do 9. Okay. They haven't they're not completing a lot of the stuff that I thought they would. Let's look at the interior. Okay, there is quite a bit of radiation still coming inside, so let's add some more of that. Let's fill. Let's see, can we make another one of these? We sure can. In fact, we're going to put it right here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're gonna just do that all the way across the board, right? So let's see. We didn't even use this last time. So I think if we want to keep any duplicant in the air longer, we need more oxygen and more power. So how could we do that? We could get rid of these. And the gas pump. And then we could put a wheel in here. And that should charge the battery when we run out of power. I mean, we don't have this set as an actual room. Oh, this needs to be 12 tiles. Ugh. Whoops. Minimum size for that is 12 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, this is tight quarters in here. We'll let them finish that up. But it's good to test these things out so we know what we want to do and we can change it and make it better, right? Alright, we've got all this steel now. How is this coming over here? Oh, we need to filter this, right? So we go in, and then we cut this, and then this needs to be done pronto. And then we need to filter polluted water. Can they reach? They cannot. That would be why. Would probably be helpful. Oh, it does need to be made. Okay. This is almost done. We're pretty close. We're going to open this up, and then we are going to mop up the floor if we can. Let any of the extra brine right here fall right into this section. Then we can kind of get rid of this whole thing. We'll probably open it up in this kind of direction so that way all of that carbon falls down here. Okay, there we go. Mop those up, please. There we go. And we can mop up all of that right there. Perfect. Okay, this is looking great. We need to find a use for this water up here, but it's pretty hot, so we're not even going to bother with that right now. Done? We are done with that. Now we are getting polluted water in the right direction. Perfect. Okay, that looks good. I haven't made those yet. Let's put like a 9, right? Let's check on everybody over here. They're not starving, so that's good. We have a bunch of crude oil here. Let's turn that off. Let's create our liquid lock. Before we open that up, let's make sure these 2 tiles are done. We've kind of slowed it down in this episode because I don't want to continually move in the fast and medium speed. I want to make sure that we are accomplishing our goals and we're not forcing ourselves and missing things. Because I've said this before, when we do allow us to just continue in the fastest speed, you miss stuff, especially with more than one asteroid. If you don't have enough stuff queued up for them, they blow through the laundry list of things to do, and then they're idle. And then you miss things, or someone gets stuck. It's inevitable if you stay on those fast and medium speeds. So in this episode, I wanted to just take a step back and kind of enjoy this and make sure we are making the right decisions. Ooh, we could totally do the critter Fluxomat. Does that require power? It doesn't require power, but what does it actually do? It analyzes critters to transform base morphs into random variants of their species. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Grub versus Sweetle, okay. Glossy Drucklet versus regular Drucklet, okay. We don't have anything. I mean, we could try to throw a poke shell in there. That'd be neat, right? Alright, how's this looking? Alright, all that is done. We need to move this iron, and it needs to be done, like, now. There we go. Much, much better. But I think that will be it for this episode, everybody. We have accomplished a lot of our goals. I hope that you understand why I felt the need to apologize and be on top of those kinds of things, because we are growing as a community and we're all learning to make better decisions in this game together, and I feel like it's going to be just uphill from here. If you have any questions, comments, please put them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We hit our previous goal, which was 250, and we're well on our way to 300. So my next goal for the subscriber count is going to be 500. It's just, I honestly blew past my own personal goals. I didn't think I'd be interesting to watch, but apparently I am. So again, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day, a wonderful week, and if it's the weekend, party on. Take care, everyone.